How's everybody?
We're good, I guess.
Yay.
Maybe.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, yay. Okay. Let's say hello to the chat, and I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves. Let's do backwards. And my friend I haven't seen in so long, although I haven't seen him in so long, real talk, but Laura.
Hi.
Hi.
I am Laura Nettles. I am the penner of terror for all things horror, and I have pen name for the romance stuff. So, yeah, I am here. I am ready.
Yay. Nia. Oh,
one last thing.
Laura.
I have a new episode of my podcast coming out soon. I just did the interview the other day.
Nice. Can you tell us who you interviewed? Can you tease, or is it a secret?
It is somebody who runs a horror story podcast. So they read stories. So all about submission and trends about horror from around the world that they have submissions from. And yeah, it's
yay! I love that story. Okay, yay! I'm into it. Okay, Anna was here saying hello. Hello, Anna. Yeah. All right, Nia, take it away because you're the next person saying hello.
Hi, I'm Nia the Vixen of Fiction all over the internet. You can hang out with me on YouTube at 7:30 on Tuesday nights. And I'm also on Twitch in the middle of the day on Mondays, sometimes Wednesdays and Fridays. And I have a short story coming out tomorrow. Woohoo! So I'm excited about that. It's just a cute, cozy romance with a little bit of magic. So yeah.
Oh,
exciting!
Yes, that's me.
Yay! JC.
I'm author JC Carpenter. I write in multiple genres. I post videos on Mondays. I stream on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yes, that's me. Tiff. I hear double.
Was it me? It's me that's doing it, the double. Let me read it.
Me? Might be.
Let me.
I don't hear.
I have no idea. Oh, thumbs up. You're a firework, Barrett.
I know. Did that fix it?
Did it fix it?
Hello? Hello? It must have been me. I just reset my mic, so I think it was me switching up stuff backstage. My bad, everybody. Okay, JC. Sorry, friend. Take it away.
I'm done. It's Tiff. It's Tiff's turn. I'm done.
Tiffany.
Hello, I'm Tiffany, TLRS Lifestyle on all the interwebs. I normally stream on Thursdays for PJs and Scribbles every other Thursday, and on one Saturday a month for Saturday Shorts. You can read my books under TLRS or Des Lorraine. We have quite a few out there that you can go find. They're all smexy romance with heart and love, and yeah, that's it. Oh, and I do the podcast Small Town World with Nia right down there at the beginning of the month. And with Barrett next door with the writer's room once a month. I don't know what I do. Bye-bye.
Oh, she just made me think of something. Morgan in the chat there, are doing Author 2 Poetry Open Mic at the end of April, April 28th, on 5 Eastern, 4 Central. The Google form is on our socials. So come share your poetry.
I'm signed up.
Yeah. I'm not, but I may write something. If you accept bad poetry, I'll write one.
They're accepting me, possibly. So,
Okay, Laura.
I'm pretty sure Barrett does not write bad poetry.
Yeah.
And I know Laura doesn't write bad poetry.
That part.
You never know who's going to come. They had a great guest come and just surprise everybody last time.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. We did.
He was really good.
Yeah. He was a spoken word artist.
Yeah.
Spoken word artist. Yes, that was a really good surprise.
So you never know who's going to show up.
Am I the only person who loves the art? So,
and Eva also has good poetry too.
Yes. True.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Eva, for getting me to 1,000, by the way. I will send you a check for those. Please leave those long enough for YouTube to take a few away. Because they will.
Yeah, they will. They'll play with you for a little bit.
They sure will. God bless them. Okay, so here is the reason for the season, as Santa would say. Our friend, Deidre Anderson, is having a bit of a crisis. And we have learned in the group that instead of being reactive to these kinds of situations, we're going to try a little proactive. So we're going to be real with you guys, tell you what's going on with Deidre. And if you're able to help, that's awesome. If you're not, also awesome. Just sending a little love, hanging out is enough. So what's going on with Deidre is they have fallen on some hard times. Her husband lost his job a while back, and they've had a hard time kind of keeping up since then. And they have been given until April 1st to come up with a set amount of money, or they will be evicted. So they are facing homelessness. It is a real deal. Several of us up here could tell you what that's like. I think some of us could go a little deeper than my little 4-day experience, but I definitely would say I think it is a lot. And anyway, so because she's our friend and a good one in the community, we thought, you know what, we're going to just put it out there and let folks know. Again, if anyone who knows Deidre knows, she's very particular about not wanting to take a handout from anybody. So we're going to be very, if you can just give and donate, great. Otherwise, we're going to shout out her businesses that have great services that you can take advantage of if you are an author or a writer. And that is either the book designs, the book covers, diverse book designs, or her beta reading on her Ko-fi. But there's more. I know. I love when that, but there's more. But Deidre being Deidre, it doesn't have to just be book related. So, for example, I was going to pay some random loser on Fiverr a couple of $100 to help me get my website from author to crap show to whatever it is I'm doing now. Not so much of a crap show, but probably still a bit of a crap show. But anyway, I was going to pay someone else to do that for me. You're welcome. On Squarespace. And I had the bright idea in the middle, literally the middle of the night, middle of the night for me, not for like normal people. Like what time is it? It's either 10:30, whatever. For me, it was the middle of the night. But woke up with the genius idea of what if I just hired Deidre? Like, would she do that for me? And she would. So I guess what I'm trying to say is don't think you're limited by the services that she offers. If you have an idea, throw it out there. Hey, Christian, welcome. If you have an idea, throw it out there for her. If you have a job that needs to be done, or you have something you need on your website, whatever it may be, just consider Deidre. Again, they're going through a hard time, and it's a great way that you can help out. So
you also can purchase her books.
Thank you.
Yes.
I know
has a number of books on under Deidre Ann Anderson, as well as Skye Winter. So you can purchase those. You can share that on social.
Links below
for other people to purchase them. You can give them as a gift.
Yes.
If you don't read romance.
I'm going to give several of Skye's books to all of Ricky's family when we get there for Easter. I thought that would be a lovely gift. I know they're big readers, so I thought, what better way to ring in the holiday season?
Nice.
And if you are self-publishing at the moment and need beta readers with a pretty quick turnaround, Deidre, I think a lot of us up here can speak to her beta reading and how phenomenal it is. And she reads really fast.
Oh yeah.
She read one of my short stories in like the time frame it took me to cook dinner.
3 hours. I think that's what you said. 3 hours.
It was like I remember I think I sent it to her like at 12 in the afternoon, and we were messaging about something, and it was like 6, and she was already like on chapter 6. And I was like, how is that possible? And she goes, well, I had to stop and eat dinner. I'd be further along. And I'm like, no, I'm saying, how is that possible? Like, how are you already there? And then I want to say like 2 hours later, she messaged me. She's like, I'm done. And oh, girl. So yeah, it was maybe like 3 to 5 hours. She finished it and sent me all.
What was the feedback like?
Oh, it was always good. It's always fun. She has a little bit of our lovely friend Morgan in that she likes to tell you songs that pop into her head. You do also get her
like a playlist out of it.
Guide, like, no, he didn't. What is wrong with him? How dare he?
Love those. I love those.
Why would you stop them there? Why? What's happening? Why did you stop them? And then because she knows that I love to rename all of our lovely people in the in our AuthorTube world with random last names, Laura Falula. I'm looking at you. And so I think my email started off with Tiffany, Adelaide, Regina, Louise, Eleanor, something else, Melissa, something else, and then my last name. So it was
What layout is this, Barrett?
I just
I wasn't going to
one-
question it. I wasn't going to question it.
Look
It's
at us.
interesting. It's
Look
interesting.
at us.
this is the one I literally called sample to ask Margaret.
Oh, stop.
Yeah, I was curious what it was, so I clicked it, and then I
Wow.
was like, oh wow,
Wow, that's like a
bad.
nice mosaic thing going on.
that's bad. I
But
thought it had
she
some-
also read my I'm pretty sure mine is at least 80,000 words, and she read it in one night, like in a few hours. Five the next morning she was done, and I was just like, "You've read it already? How?" So when I say quick turnaround, I don't write short books yet. So
yeah.
Yeah. And I'm going to be donating because I was talking to Deidre about being up, trying to do the whole indie author, especially with doing the short series thing. I'm like, what is the order that things need to go in and all of this stuff? I said, and I was like, can we do a backstage? She actually started making videos, not just for me, but for everyone. Mm-hmm. So she's got videos on her channel. I'm like, girl, thank you. Yeah. And the people who have watched them are like, oh, thanks. These are so helpful, because it's like, you think you know what you're doing, and then until you do things wrong, you're like, why didn't I do that this way? Because people don't actually always tell you, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's just trying to figure it out. And some ways work better than other. Most of the things that you do will work, but it could have been done better. Things could have gone smoother if you'd have done it this way, if you'd have signed up, put these books here and signed up for these and the book clubs and all of these things. And so she just started making videos explaining it. And I was like, wow, thank you. I appreciate that.
I might be burning something. I'll be right back.
We've been beneficiaries of her, like we had issues with Amazon, and she's like, oh, let me tell you, you email them this, you do that, you do this, it'll all work out. And like somehow it does. She may work for Amazon. She may know.
I know, right?
Does she know?
No.
I love this. Eva says Dee gives her services away for nothing. Yes. She's also given cash money to others while she was struggling. She's a genuine soul who could use the help. And remember, this is my favorite part, tip your friends when they do labor for you, no matter what the labor is. Thanks, Margaret. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you. Yeah.
So I have an idea.
Oh, what is it?
Oh, we have an idea.
So
back and I have an idea.
I've been in a bit of a slump writing wise because I think a fun new project could be helpful. And so I'm thinking of offering up writing a story for anybody, just one in a raffle, whoever donates, to write them up to 6K words romance story, either original or fan fiction, whatever floats your boat. You decide the spice level, you decide the tropes, and I will try and do it. It may not be perfect, but I will do my darndest.
That's actually really awesome. Really cool. I kind of love that. So how much do we have to give to get that?
Yeah, how much to enter?
What are we giving that for? Thank you, by the way, DL Tillery, who also made a great point above. I'm just going to put the comment on screen so folks can see it. Just to remind everybody, this happens to a lot of people. So, and I want to point out, Deidre is a USA Today bestselling author. So it does not matter how successful you've been or what's happened for you. Things can happen. So let's all be good to one another. Yes. So everything Laura writes is good. So that's a great idea. Agree. Thanks. Bidding starts at.
Yes, Laura.
I don't know.
Do you want me to do fast things like bidding starts at $5. $5. Who's got $5? Somebody put in $5. Somebody go ahead and put in 10. Who's got 10? Who's got 10? I think somebody might have 10. What about 15? Do we hear 15? How about 20? I think I hear 20. Is 20 knocking at the door? I think 20's knocking at the door. What about 25? 25 sounds good. I like it. Let's go 25. Maybe 30. 30 sounds like a good go. We can go 30. We can go 30. We can go 30. How about 35? 35 sounds really great. Let's make it maybe 40. 45, 45, 50. 50. Oh my gosh, I think I heard 50. Where was that? I don't know. Who's that?
Does anyone else have questions?
Anybody go online? Sold $50.
Like, wow. So I like it. What was the final bit?
No, I have dabbled in a short story that is BDSM, so that's not off the table.
I mean, again, it's a custom story.
I can attest to her Laura's BDSM story.
Can I tell you? Same. Can I tell you how badly I want you to write that story to my in-laws? And I am so tempted right now to be like, let's make the names Mike and Karen, and let's just see what happens. No, that'll end up in divorce court. Just kidding. He can only hear me, so I'm sure he's very nervous right now.
Like, oh, no.
She does have BDSM romances. Yes, she does.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. So I just got on Ko-fi. So let me go find. So by the way, for everyone who was wondering, all of Deidre's stuff is linked.
Regina's so
Regina.
awesome. Hi,
Hi, Regina. Thank you, friend. Love you so much. Good to see you. So all of the Ko-fi and all of the things are listed in the description box below. So including both of the author pages on Amazon. So agree with Tiffany and folks. You don't have to give. You're always welcome to buy a book. So
Yes.
whatever your way of supporting, support.
Get it out for dinner.
You're what?
Wait, you what?
Been getting In and Out for dinner.
Oh, nice.
In-N-Out Burger. Oh,
One day I'm
so
going to get
jealous
to
of that.
experience that.
Oh,
One day I'm going to get to experience that.
I am so excited for that. You know what it is for me? It's the French fry. It's them taking the whole potato and putting it in that machine, and then out comes French fries, and then they fry them, and then they're delicious. I do not know how I gained weight over the last 4 years. It's truly a mystery to me how I've gotten here.
Although
I'm in
Karen,
California,
I hate to say
Margaret.
this, but I think most places take a whole potato and cut them, and then out pops French fries.
No, but they do it in front of you. Like you see it. You
Oh,
see your potato go in,
Oh,
come
really?
out.
They're
and
never
yes,
frozen. It's
They're
just
never
a whole
frozen.
potato.
Always fresh. Like
Stop.
an item.
Are you serious?
Serious, like a potato that if you threw at your husband, it would leave a mark. So I mean, we're talking like a big potato, not like a Russian potato. You know what I mean? Like a big one. But
How are the
Also,
burgers?
what did
How are the
Ricky do
burgers?
to you that made you think
I love them,
threw
but I
a
grew up
potato
on
at
them.
him? There's an In-N-Out in Denver? I don't remember that.
yes, it's the closest one to us. I think.
Ooh.
It's new. I think it's fairly new, Tiff. I think it's only been since the pandemic. Or Eva, do you know when it opened? I feel like.
Huh. Because I don't remember that.
Yes, the potato jockeys. Yes. Well, I'm just telling you, Eva. So I will say, it is really good. Like it also is really good food. Like it's not one of those places that's just the hype. I do think the food's really good. If beef were not my like kryptonite,
Achilles heel.
yeah. And I still do it. I still do the like risk reward ratio in line every time that we're there. You know, of like this could land me in the bathroom for 3 days, but totally worth it, right? Like we're all in, right? Like you know what I mean. And everybody around me is like, sure. You know, and I'm like, yes, here we go, onward. Littleton. Yes.
Oh, I know Littleton. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, thank you.
Littleton.
All right, so I think we're gonna go with Eva's idea, and the minimum donation is $5 to be in the raffle.
Perfect.
Nice.
All right. I am going to find Deidre.
So this is your chance to make me write a fan fiction if you want a fan fiction,
Oh
or
my
I can
gosh,
go
Eva.
original.
Eva, we could finally get our AuthorTube fan fiction.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, y'all
Oh
have been working on that for years. Oh.
Oh my gosh. Ricky, get out the retirement account, honey.
Wow. We're making
For real
sure.
people, I would like to have their permission to be in the fic before I write it. Just so you know.
No, you're
Oh,
right.
you
As
have
it
my
is a
per-
romance.
You have my permission.
Fair. Also,
For the
my
author too.
permission as well. Okay, Deidre, and I'm giving more.
Someone.
Eva says it's no longer called AuthorTube fanfic. It is a whip, though.
Oh,
Mm.
I will beta read that for you. Hi, sweet my friend. How are you? Good to see you. As someone from California, I always forget other people don't have In and Out. Yes,
Yeah,
and
I've never.
it's so good.
I
And
grew
by
up
the
with
way,
it down the hill.
you're so lucky. The other weird thing we have outside of California
It's the
is
closest.
our Carl's Juniors are called Hardee's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Same
Now I need
menu,
to
but
Google what's the closest In-N-Out burger to me. I'm pretty sure it's far away.
Yes.
I mean, all right. Sorry.
Are they
guys.
only on the West Coast?
They wanted to be able, the owners of the franchise wanted to be able to get to any of the locations within a day if something went wrong.
Oh, North Carolina.
So
I mean, that's not that
I think
far.
they've dropped that now, but that was the
Oh,
original
there's
idea.
5 now, Margaret?
French fries.
No, Nia, you have an In-N-Out
Interesting.
down there with you?
Oh, I will bet you anything one's in Boulder.
That wouldn't shock me.
Yeah, there's so many kids from California at University of Colorado Boulder that I would just guarantee.
Well,
it.
and Boulder. No, don't let me say that. On
Say
things.
it.
May
Say
come
it.
back.
Say it. Preach it.
Although I used to work in Boulder.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
So,
okay. That's
all
not that
right.
far
So
away.
Laura threw it out there. She's writing a story for Deidre. I appreciate everyone who's donated. We so appreciate it. Again, tough times happen to everybody. So if you can give, if you can hire for something, or if you can even just shoot a note on Insta or wherever and be like, hey, thinking about you, hang in there. Sometimes that can mean a whole lot on a bad day too. So you never know. I've been a vegetarian.
Nope,
for almost
Colorado
6 years.
Springs.
Oh, Colorado Springs. Okay. All right.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Which also makes sense because they have one of the colleges as well.
Yes, Aurora, Castle Rock, and Thornton.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing Thornton,
Jesus said potatoes are vegan.
and I know
The
that
fries are
Alameda-
good.
I used to live by Alameda. I may have to like take a swim.
Yes.
If it's
Castle Rock
already
was one I
road
was supposed
trip
to
in there.
mention. Fries
Ooh,
are
Lone
good.
Tree,
They
though.
are
Ooh.
good. Air Force Academy. That's right. That's what's in Colorado Springs.
Yeah, that's there too.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Oh, down in Denver.
that tracks. That tracks. Okay.
Road trip.
That's the Castle Rock. Okay. Oh, Castle Rock. I'll be out at Castle Rock. Oh, interesting.
Yeah. When do you go to Colorado, Tiffany?
May.
Ooh.
Sweet.
Oh, I'll be by Loveland. Oh no, I won't be by Loveland. I'd be by Loveland if I was going skiing.
I wonder if you brought me some In-N-Out fries, even though they'd be like 8 days old and kind of janky when they got back. I feel like in my air fryer, I could bring them back to life.
Oh.
I
Maybe.
mean, I don't have to get them when I get there. I could go get fries like when the day before I leave. So they'd only be like a day and a half old.
How do we always end up talking about food?
My dad asked for my order.
Oh,
Do you
is
know
your
what I
order gonna
just
be?
found? Barrett, do you know what I just found out?
What?
One of my cousins, they live out in California. They order Emo's pizza from Emo's and have it sent to
Wait, from Emo's in St. Louis and have it frozen
Yes.
sent to California?
Yes.
Wait, what?
It's a pizza place here in St. Louis, and one of my cousins who lives out in California had I guess orders pizzas from Emo's here, has them freeze them and ship them to him in California.
That's interesting.
Mhm.
I want to tell those people that if they shop at Aldi's nationwide, if they buy Lena's is owned by Emo's. So it is the same pizzas that are like the specialty pizzas that they have at Emo's, but you can get them nationwide now. And it's just called Lena's. LENA''S
Okay,
inside
I
tip.
may
And
pass them.
Aldi's picked them up this year, which I was like, what? But before that, it was just Schnucks, Deerbergs, all the St. Louis ones. Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. I feel like that's a side hustle I should have gotten into.
I feel that.
Right? But I believe it because I've had people do things like that, like buy things from places and ship it to odd locations that I'm like, why would you do that? And I don't know. The Deidre store link isn't working. Okay, let me check it. It is truly from what she sent me. So let me get in there.
For the Amazon store?
It seems like it.
Oh, the Amazon store? Okay. Okay. Let me... Oh, I bet I know what I did. Hold on. Okay, I'll fix this while you guys chatter amongst thyselves. Come on, Amazon.
So my order was a double animal style, but
Hold up. What? A double what?
animal style.
Okay.
Extra grilled onions and mustard. Normally I just get extra grilled onions and extra tomato on a double, which is basically just a 2-patty cheeseburger.
So good.
Oh, so much.
See, I always wonder if like places like that, like the Popeyes chicken sandwich that everybody was like losing their mind over. I don't do sauce. So therefore I'm like, is it even worth it? Because that's the thing everybody talks about is the animal style for In-N-Out. And I wouldn't do that because of the sauce and the onions and all the other stuff. So I always question if these things are worth it for me.
Oh, Margaret gave it to me. Thank goodness. Thanks.
Oh.
Good Lord. Here I was throwing like...
Does that one work?
Well, here's the problem. I don't know how to take off my Amazon associate, and I'm not trying to give myself commissions for her book sold. So I'm trying to figure out how to do it without... Oh, I know how. Hang on. Text without verifying. I was like, yeah, wouldn't that be tacky? You all give to Deidre and let me take a penny off of each sale because that's about all it is. But still would be not cool. Okay, let's try that. And...
What secret menu? They have a secret menu?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, really?
I think you can get a grilled cheese sandwich, and I'm not sure what else.
If you just Google like restaurant secret menus, it gives you a whole list. Like Chipotle has a secret menu.
Shut the front door.
Really?
Hold on.
Secret menu. There's a bunch of places they have secret menus.
Not me over here Googling Chipotle secret menu.
Oh, I follow this guy named Jordan on Instagram, and he has a book of secret recipes from all the restaurants. And they know him. They know him when he goes in. They like who you are.
A Neapolitan shake from In-N-Out.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds really good.
Yeah.
Also, when I was little,
McDonald's I think has a secret menu. Yeah.
I love how we came right back to food. I'm like, I thought this was common knowledge. Clearly not, Victoria. Clearly not. It's not very secret then. This was my thought. I know. That's true.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm over
here.
What? I'm sorry. I missed it.
People love knowing secrets, so it is good marketing. I kind of agree with that.
Oh, yeah.
Did
so
not
the link
know
is fixed, but it's an ugly
secret
link.
menu.
So, yes. Time for dinner. Bye, friend.
Bye.
Yes. Oh, I didn't even think of doing the raffle, but yes, Ko-fi raffle. We should be able to see on Ko-fi who donated, right? And we can just sort of pull from that. Let me go back.
Yes. Do we have like one of those little cute little spinner things?
I could pull one up.
Oh no,
I don't.
I wasn't.
I don't know how we enter the people that donated into it.
Oh yeah, because those are usually from the chat. So maybe if everybody who donated writes us a word, a code word,
just
in the
write
chat.
Donated in all caps.
Yeah. And if Margaret,
and I know Margaret donated, so
yeah.
So far, Regina. Regina, Danette, Nia, me, and Margaret.
Didn't Eva say she? I thought Eva said she. I don't know.
She probably did, but it might be one of the ones that is you can private, and if it's private, then it doesn't show.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So only the people who did public will it show. So, yes. So okay, they'll make you a float. What? I think they give kids what? It's raining right now. Victoria, how do I get this? Fair. Everybody totally get it. Yes, perfect. Thank you. Yeah, so no pressure from anybody. We all get it.
Yes,
Everybody's struggling. We get it. Well, I'm excited about all that, Laura. That's an exciting dinner plan.
I know. Now I want what you're having instead of what I'm just having rotisserie chicken.
Oh, Briley would be in heaven. Same, Eva, same.
See, I don't love rotisserie chicken, but I will get it mostly because of the things I can make with it.
It was cheap. It was cheap and it was on sale.
Yeah, but see, I get it. Because I get rotisserie chickens all the time, but I do it and I make like chicken chili or like chicken fried rice.
Yeah.
Or like
My
chicken
mom does
pasta.
that too. Yeah, if she buys a rotisserie chicken from the store, that's the ones that are done, she buys it because she's making something else. But if we do one at home, like the fresh rotisserie chicken at home, we're just eating the chicken.
You do like your home? You like home rotisserie chicken?
Barrett's face.
Like how? Like in the La Crusoe? Like how do you do you have a thing that twists and turns like it does in the grocery?
Oh yeah, my mom was a cook and a baker. Like she went to cooking school and baking school and all of that stuff. So she went to school
I want to return to where we were in 2022 when I was inviting myself to your family Thanksgiving.
My mom is not here. She has left us to go live with my brother on the West Coast because he has little children now and our children are old. But yeah, so she did a cooking. She's gone to a couple of cooking schools and she used to bake cakes and cater and stuff like that. So yeah.
I absolutely love that Victoria and I had the exact same question. We were like, wait a minute, is there a rotisserie thing in your garage? Because #impressed.
And the chicken's not that big. You don't need a big one. You can get a countertop one.
In all fairness, you can, as long as you season like your chicken very well, you can almost get the same kind of conversation in your air fryer.
In an air fryer.
Really?
It's mostly the seasonings. So if you season it with like your sage and your like a bay leaf inside, so I understand what you're saying there, Barry. That's why I'm telling you what spices to use.
Okay.
A little onion powder, some garlic, some salt, some pepper, paprika, things like that. And like really season it and rub it in and let it sit there. Then you can put it in the air fryer and pretty much cook it.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Also, I'm about to hand over all cooking things to my kids. My son was like, I wasn't feeling well today. And he's like, Mom, can you make some? He comes over. Can you make some pretzels? I'm like, no, I'm not feeling great. He goes, okay, I'll make it. Just walk me through it. His pretzels are so freaking good. I'm like,
I haven't made pretzels in forever.
What do I do? Do I rush mine or something? And he's like, oh, no, I didn't do it perfect. Because, you have to drop the pretzels in the water and then take it out of the boiling water and do the twisting. And he's like, oh, no, I left it too long. Like, he's like, he's counting 30 seconds exactly. And I'm like, no, it doesn't have to be. Like, he's got the timer.
That's funny.
To make sure it's perfect. I'm like, wow, kids.
I haven't made pretzels.
They were delicious. They're so freaking good.
I
want to go make pretzels.
So I do have a rotisserie now that you mention this. I do have one on my grill, but I've never used it. And my mom got a Traeger over the summer. Tiff, get ready. And the Traeger has it, so we could probably do it on her Traeger. Don't ask me to turn that thing.
I want to
also catch. The great thing about doing your own is catch your drippings.
Right?
Yes.
Catch your own drippings. No, I want to do rotisserie chicken.
Especially because if you catch it,
I need the road trip.
I want to learn how to make
Well.
soup dumplings, and I got a feeling that those drippings would make a great soup dumpling type of.
Yes.
Like
I
sauce
am
in the soup
I
dumpling.
am with you on this, Tiffany.
Yeah.
Eva, we
But the
bought
next
ours.
comment.
We bought ours at a garage sale, and then just bought new grates. Like, you know what I mean? Like we bought the grill, like the gas grill, and then we just bought all the new grates. So trust me, mine has some rust too, and I spray painted over it. Like that's how classy mine is.
Our
and
grill
yes, we can be
has
friends.
Oh my
100.
our grill has a charcoal
sorry.
side, the gas side, and the smoker.
Oh, I
Dang.
want to
And I'm
smoke
pretty
one.
sure my husband's grill has a rotisserie on it as well.
Oh.
Dang.
I was watching this one person, and I was like, this is the dream. He bought this, like, it's like a barbecue / smoker, and it's one of those ones where he made the brisket, he seasoned it all up, wrapped it in aluminum foil, stuck the thermometer thing in there, put it in the like in the barbecue grill smoker thing, pulled it out, programmed and set it into the thing, and programmed it into his phone for the temperature he wanted the meat to be.
Yep.
And it alerted him on his phone. And I was
Ricky,
like,
Mom's Traeger has an app. Like you put the stuff in it and you turn it on from her phone. And I'm like, wait, what? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
When I get to be a New York bestselling author, that's one of my things that I would love to do.
Okay. Well, listen. She had a couple of very successful divorces, so I highly recommend that route too. I am gonna just throw out a little guess for everybody. Ricky and I found out, because Ricky is Ricky, that I'm gonna get to go meet a far-flung author tuber that hangs out with us often. I'm gonna see if she's. I know some of you know because I told you already.
So
Can anyone guess who I am going to see in May? It's one of our people on the thumbnail. Hi, CB. Welcome. It is not Laura, but I'm going to see Laura in October. She's going to be here.
Esther?
As
long as I have a job again.
Yes.
It is Esther. Ricky won a sales trip at work, and so they are sending us to Puerto Rico. And so we extended it, and so we're staying 5 days instead of 2, and we're going to get to see Esther on the front end. We're staying an hour from her. So... yes, the moment I won, I texted her and sent a squealy noise in audio file. I don't know what that's called. That's not what it's called. Ricky, what is that? Voice note. And said, yay. I know, Suey, I wish it was Australia for reals, but he's got to sell quite a few more phones before then, I think. It's taken 9 years to get us to Puerto Rico. So I may be 62 by the time we make it to Australia on a work trip, Suey. I'll try to come on my own. But I feel like I'm making my way through AuthorTube. Like, I'm kind of making my way through seeing you all. So
yeah.
I just got to get to the East Coast. You East Coasters.
Yeah, come on over.
Oh, I will.
Morgan.
Don't even. Yes, I can. You'll definitely fit in my character.
Wait a minute. How did she decide that you were going in this? I was going in the suitcase.
Like this.
He can have 2 suitcases, guys. 2 suitcases.
He's gonna need some clothes.
We'll put you in Ricky's.
Well, that's the 3rd suitcase.
Oh my gosh, did you guys ever see the Lucille Ball I Love Lucy episode where she tries to get into the luggage?
Yes.
And gets
Yes.
stuck?
Hilarious.
That is actually true. I will visit upstate New York because I think I have a work trip actually in Cornell, Tammy. So I was going to reach out to you because I believe I will be at Ithaca for a conference in the fall. So if that happens, and if not you, then I'm going to go up and see Laura because I'm not too far from Toronto from Ithaca. So
I mean, Merlin can't be that far away. I'm just saying it's not that far
I know,
from
right?
New York. I'm just,
I would need to.
throwing that out there.
The 2032 Olympics is in my city. So how old am I? If I was born in 82,
How old would I be?
I'll be 50. I should do that for my 50th. Cannot afford it.
Ooh.
But I should
just
do
got
that.
4 years.
Just audible gasp. Just
I will be
That's
in
one of
my
my dreams
That
is
is
to go to the Olympics.
I
Oh,
It
know.
is
me too.
one of
I
mine,
know.
and y'all are gonna be
Me
right
too.
there.
We had this conversation. I so want to go to the Olympics.
We
Me
sure
too.
can.
Like,
Yes.
you can't even contact me during Olympic week because I'm so busy watching them.
Me
That
too.
is
I have
good to
my
know.
favorite
That is
band.
good to know.
I have to get all of my writing
Oh.
done before the middle of the year because I have to take 2 weeks off to watch the Olympics.
That is one time I am definitely on social media is during the Olympics for the events I can't watch. I've got to have like things pulled up on different things because I don't want to miss anything. Oh, yeah. Olympics are fun.
Knoxville, Eva.
I bet
I
you
have a-
will be, Eva. I hope you guys are
I
doing
have an
okay.
aunt
Thinking
that
about you.
lives in yeah.
Knoxville.
I have an aunt that lives in Knoxville.
I like Knoxville. It's a cool city. My cousin went to college there. And my very, very bestest friend, Terry Lynn, my romance reader friend who reads smut, as she says. But Terry Lynn Chambler-Golston. Terry Lynn Chambler-Golston lives in Chattanooga. Chattanooga? Chattanooga.
That's why my cousin lives in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
It's just the way they say all those things really fast. Like she'll come in, Ricky will be like, "What's your name?"
Chattanooga.
Carolyn Chambler-Golston, and we'll all be like,
What? Oh, what?
Ooh,
All
speaking of
by
weird
CB.
names, though, if y'all can go to my Insta and vote on my name for my new character, that would
Ooh,
be lovely.
yes,
Because
yes.
right now it's a 3-way tie, and I'm holding up my phone like y'all can see it.
I'll go vote. I just voted in chat. I don't see much of Knoxville. My daughter's house is where we hang out. We'll do
The
tours.
name isn't Ned, it's a girl.
That's fun.
I did not put that in there. I think a guest put that in there.
The guest with the same name, Barrett Laurie.
Wait, doesn't everybody come up with my name, or does everybody? Oh no, everybody has their own names now.
Oh.
Anyone but Ned.
I blame Ricky.
I blame Briley.
I know. I know.
Oh, poor Briley. She gets such a bad rap.
I know. Okay, I gotta go vote. Let me go vote now. Okay, well that was all my news. No babies or anything, just a trip.
Yes, I got your vote, Eva. Thank you. I like Eva. Eva messaged me because she's like, I can't vote, but here's what I think.
Oh, you guys, I just saw Wordsmith Sarah's thing about her
Ooh.
dad. Oh.
What?
Oh, wait, what happened?
Yeah.
Wordsmith Sarah lost her dad. Sarah Schwarn.
Oh.
Schwarnweber.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I just saw it on. This is why I don't get on Instagram.
No.
All right, let me go. I know. Okay. Why am I on Morgan's page? Morgan, I'm trying to vote on your character, except you don't have one to vote on at the moment.
I mean, she could.
Ooh, this is hard. See, but I love
know,
the name
that's why I
Darby.
needed other people.
And everybody else likes it too. Okay. Approved.
Wait, which one did you choose, Barrett?
No, I know. I chose Darby, the last one. 40, the one that's winning, 40%.
Oh, that's not the one I just put in. Look, that's not the one I just put in the private chat as my vote.
Oh, I just like the last name better. I liked the
After we talked you up.
Whoop, whoop. Okay, here it is. I found it.
I just told them I'm coming to
Why
you, Esther.
Hey.
You were the reveal. Oh, I'm sorry. Which this? No. What am I doing? Voted. Yes,
Should
I
we
told
do
them
the
we're coming
raffle?
to your house, not your real house. Yes, let's do it. How do I do it? The spinny thing. Hold on. Do you want the real like StreamYard spinny thing or no?
Sure.
I don't know how we'll get people to. Oh, I do know how. Hang on.
Esther said our secret has been revealed.
I know. It's finally confirmed and everything, Esther. I was just waiting on you to feel better to send you all of the info. So you know where I will be stalking you at regularly.
He couldn't contain his joy, Esther.
I know. I really was excited. Just because I was like, when am I going to get to go bother Esther in person? And then it happened. Here we go. Okay. All right.
Outside the window, like, hey, hi.
I literally said that. I don't even know who I was talking to. Oh, it was backstage. Was it with Nia and them when I was like, I'll just creep up her window? No, I don't know who I was talking to. And they were like, don't do that. That sounds scary. Okay, I can add the giveaway tool. Laura, do you want me to put like hashtag voted, or what do you want the like word to be for people to enter? So if you put hashtag donated if you donated to the Ko-fi, and you will be entered in the raffle. I can't even tell you, it was so hard.
But Margaret's already gone and she donated. So
I will.
I'll enter for Margaret.
Oh well,
Okay.
yeah, or Eva, either one. You know what I mean? Eva could enter as her, and then we'll know Eva. Hashtag donated. I spelled donated right.
Eva just said hashtags are blocked for non-mods.
Oh, thank you. Okay, nope. Then we're gonna get rid of hashtags. We're just gonna do donated. Just donated.
All caps.
All caps. This reminds me of about my second time using this. The stream is down now, but I misspelled the word, and then we couldn't figure out why no one was winning. And then my guest, who I can't even remember now, was like, do you think you misspelled the word? And I was like offended. I was like, no, come on. What do you? And then I was like, oh,
Yeah.
that is what happened. Okay.
It happens, Barrett. It happens.
Right? I know. That was not my best day.
So please donate to Deidre. She needs it.
Yes. So if you donated, say donated in all caps, and then you will be entered for the drawing. Right now, it looks like I'm going to win, which I'm fine with on all fronts, but it's not really fair. And Eva probably. So if you donated, throw it in there. Day noted. That's pretty much what it was. It was. And I just felt completely
Denated.
I felt really denated in that moment. It was something we both would do. I'm Margaret. Okay. All right. So we have 2 entries. Did anybody else? You've got a few more
Regina
minutes.
still here?
I think DL left.
Oh, okay. So Morgan, would you do one for donated? Let's have.
I'll do one for Regina.
Oh,
yeah.
Also,
if you'll do one for Regina, we'll have someone do one for Danette.
Esther pointed out a good thing too.
Yes.
Give someone pre-made cover.
Yes.
Yes, because she has a lot of really good pre-made covers on her site.
Very good. Very good. Agree. Okay, perfect. So we have Regina covered with Morgan. Is there anyone else? Someone for Danette. There we go. Okay. Do we need any others? Or are we good?
So
Was
Tiffany,
there anyone
you're
else?
Regina, right?
Yeah, I'm Regina.
Nia gave 2.
Oh, I thought Morgan was Regina.
No, she
was
just put it in there. That's for DL.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm Regina.
And then Morgan's Margaret.
No,
So-
Morgan is DL.
Morgan is DL.
Oh, that's okay.
Eva's Margaret.
Eva's Margaret.
We're gonna make this so confusing. You're all so.
Here, I'm
I
writing
mean-
it down.
If you're in the
Yes,
chat,
so-
you know who you are. If you're in the chat, you just need to know who you are.
To say.
Okay, it should not be me. It should not be me. Let's do it again.
Don't you always win, Bear?
Yes, I always win my own, and it's like I should not win my own.
So you donated.
I know,
Also,
but it's like,
Also, Esther, how are you feeling?
yeah.
Mia!
All
Your
right.
own personal fanfic. Ooh.
You get your own fanfic.
Oh.
Rigged.
Oh, this is going to be
It
interesting. I want to see what
was.
Nia's fanfic is going to look like.
Oh.
I know.
It's just going to be for her. She can hear it if she wants.
Oh, okay, true.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Dun,
Well,
dun, dun.
maybe.
I'm
Wait.
excited. That's gonna be fun.
Oh God, Esther. I feel less like a West
No,
Add Ned to it.
Oh.
I
sorry.
I have a Ned in my stories though. So if anybody who gets the story tomorrow, there is a mention of a Ned, and he is more prominent in one of the future stories.
There's a
Is
Ned
he
in
like-
my Sapphic.
Is he a romance lead?
Well, I know that.
Mia? Would he be a lead?
I can't tell you. You gotta read and find out.
Well, okay. Can you
Later
tell
in
us
the
this?
series.
Is Ned the pet name, like short for Edward, or what else does
I
Ned?
think
Nathaniel?
it's Edward or Nathaniel. Really?
I don't know.
I think his name is probably Edward. He's only
Why are
best
y'all making it
oldest.
so hard for me, Ned?
I'm sorry. It's-
Ned is short for Edward, Edmund, Edwin, or Edgar.
Oh, I think he's an Edmund because I like the name Edmund.
Oh, I do like
That
that.
makes
Right
it a
back.
little
I
better.
like that. I'm sorry you feel off, friend. Feel better.
Aw.
It's all going around right now, to be fair. Like
Yeah.
all the illnesses. All right, I'm slowly adding solids back. It took the entire weekend to get me here eating soups and soft potatoes. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Ooh, but now I want potatoes. I'm random. Pay me no money.
No, I know. I liked it. It made me giggle. Ted is short for Edward. Yes.
I like Ted for Theodore and
Yes.
Thaddeus.
That's what I was thinking. Like something outside the box. Yeah. I'm glad you're feeling better too.
That's a cute name.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why
I
is
just-
Ted better than Ned? I don't know why.
So
It just
here's
sounds better.
So here's my thing. It's my channel, so I can totally say it. I think of it like the screaming out thing, right? Like when we're reading some of y'all's books and somebody's like screaming out that name, like which sounds better? Ted, which at least, I don't know. It's got like a hard t in it, right? But Ned, it's like that sounds flaccid to me.
Also,
it feels
Ted,
like
you can play with Ted like Teddy,
right.
I don't know. It just
You
feels
can call someone Nettie, but that sounds
No.
weird.
Isn't that makes me think of like a
No.
neti pot, like cleaning out my
I
sinuses.
said it sounds weird. I said just stick with the Ned. We'll all be happy.
Rhyming is literally why I know. Emily became Emma, became Emily. No idea is original. They are all fanfic of other names. True.
Yeah.
Ned rhymes with Ted, yes. Bill rhymes with Will. I still would rather yell Dick than Rick. Oh, wait. Let's hope he doesn't watch this.
Yeah, we're gonna let that be your own little thing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Not one of you has thought about screaming out Ned and not thought of this word. Like I'm just the one who said it out loud. Like I don't make up the words or what pops into the minds. Nettie does wait. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, a Nettie, I just think of a neti pot. Isn't that the thing you go in the shower with when you're like
Tea, neti pot. I think. I'm not sure though.
oh, okay. I don't know why. I was thinking like I thought the neti pot was like the thing that I go in the shower and like do this, and,
Neti.
Oh, but it sounds the same though.
it sounds exactly the same. All I think of is snot. Like giant snot rocket. You know what? Poor Rick actually always introduces himself as Rick, and then I follow it up with Ricky. And then inevitably he's called Ricky by everyone, which I love, and I think he's come to love over time. I've worn him down. The P is silent.
Is it the P or the D?
The BDE. The BDE is very silent. So
BD.
The
BED?
BDE. Wait, what did I come back to?
I don't know, romance writers. What does BDE stand for?
Oh, no, I just wasn't sure what we were talking about.
Oh, we were. Y'all know
We
it's
all
my
know.
bedtime. It's about
I
9
had to
o'clock.
look it up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I love that. Okay. It became that. It became that at 9:02. Oh.
Bondage
Okay,
your
I like
mother.
that. That's nice. Yeah,
Big
this one.
D
This
energy.
was the winner. Yes. I had
Okay.
a kid that was wearing a hat that said that, and I got all bent out of shape and wanted to take it off. And then it turns out it was a band or something that he looked up and showed me was not short for that. And I was like, oh. And then I felt dumb, right? Because I had
Apparently,
made
it's
this.
also an architecture company.
Oh, okay.
Interesting name for an architecture company. I mean, an
With
acronym
long,
for it.
tall buildings.
long and tall. Mm.
They knew what they were doing.
I'll just say it was hard to get that class back under control once
Was it hard? Was it really hard?
Once they figured out what I thought it meant. It was hard to get that back on track.
Yeah, but it was hard.
And then I got several that were like, "How did you
get it
know
back on
about
track?
that?"
To get it back,
And
on
I was
track.
like, "What do
It
you
really
mean?
is
I'm
a
not that
band.
old." I told you.
Neil's like, I needed to verify.
I mean, this is a real thing.
Because young people will be tricking you.
I
So
know.
I'm like,
I
had
know.
to make
They
sure.
they lie to me all the time about like assignments and stuff, and but like this one was one, and that's why I looked like such a fool.
You're like,
'cause I was
legit.
like,
Okay.
no, but I actually thought he was lying to me, right? So I was like, look it up, prove it to me now. And then he does, and he's like, what did you think? He's like, what did you think it was? And then there's this girl on the front row who's like, oh, and then everybody loses it, and I was just like, I'm gonna go back to the front and cower now.
It's like, I have opened up this can of worms.
Yep.
Yeah, I did that.
That's
Yeah.
It was long and hard. It should be on track.
They do have scaffolding.
Oh my gosh.
This was good for my soul.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, where do we go from there? Look, where do we go from there,
I
Esther?
don't know. Yeah.
It is always fun when I send like a name to Des for a new character, and she's like, I don't know. And then I'll send a picture to go along with it, and she goes, oh yeah, no, that'll work. He has BD.
Oh,
Okay.
Wow. It's like, okay. Glad we figured that out.
That's a whole nother level of like, I'll have what she's having. I'm sure you will, sis. Sit right down. No, ma'am. He's married. Sit down. I love when you all. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Aww.
We have a good time. That is where we can go sculpture. They do. They do. So Eva has a very strong feeling, and I do believe it's true, that small peens get hard too. I feel like it should be a strong, thick brick buildings for BDE.
Okay.
Or rock. They could be rock hard,
Oh gosh.
like a stone. By the way,
Okay.
this is like
I'm
Laura's
crying.
worst nightmare. Laura's like, I am so glad I had headsets on for this. This is why I put headsets on for you people. Because you all are
Or it's like, I don't know what you people are going to get into conversation.
Right. All of that. Or so I've read. Stoners and boners. Oh.
Oh gosh, I'm crying.
I'm just here
It's
playing a
actually
game
a
on my
grave.
tablet.
No, it's not. Is that real? That's not true.
What?
Is
What?
Stoners
Is it?
and Boners is the name of a gravestone company?
No. Please tell me that's not true. Is it?
I can't.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We are all really, really gullible. We're all like, oh.
Yep.
No.
Or
Yep.
we know that, or we just know that people will do things like that. It will name there's a company named BDE, an architecture company. I'm just saying.
I guarantee whoever is there is not rocking that energy. Like, I'm thinking they didn't know what they were doing. It probably
Oh, I
stands for
think
their
they knew
names or
what they were
something.
doing.
I bet their
But
sons
some
laugh.
But some don't know how to use their tools.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Laura, okay, Laura's looking like I really want
They
to say
don't-
something back, but I
don't.
can't.
They definitely don't come with an instruction manual. I'll say that. Or a warranty, as luck would have it. Okay. Yes, if it was just a loose pile of rocks being all hard in a clumsy pile with no mortar or rhythm or structure. Worse if they don't know how to take on pointers.
Oh, where have we gone? Where have we gone?
Full circle. Full circle. That's where we've gone.
All I wanted was potatoes.
Food to construction. Food to construction. Isn't that the truth? And donate to D.
Yeah.
Donate
Yes.
to D. All of the links
Yes.
are
Yes.
listed in the description box below.
Oh, donate
And remember,
to D. Okay. I thought you said donate to D.
Wow.
And I was like, what just happened? What
Wow.
all after dark are we going?
Tiffany understood the assignment, everyone. She got the
It's
assignment.
not that kind of stream. Wow.
Look, I was like, how after dark are we going?
And you know what's funny is I about, as you were saying that, was like, what are you signing me up for? And thankfully pulled that back before I did because, wow. It would have,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm gonna go back to playing my game on my
and
tablet.
remember that Deidre is also on Fiverr as beta reading services. She also
Yes.
the cover design. She has pre-made
Yes.
covers, and
Yep.
she can make you a custom cover if you just reach out to her and tell her what you
Yep.
want.
Yep.
Mhm.
The talent in the graphic side, I think, is pretty great. So I would say, and don't be like I was saying in my description earlier about tapping her for a different project. Don't be afraid if like maybe you have some social media posts that you want help with or whatever. This is
Or
somebody
website
doing all that for herself, right? So she can always do those things. There is a joke. There is a joke that I had to will myself not to make.
Why not? You're not at your parents' house.
Oh, Esther.
No,
Oh,
but my
oh.
mom may watch it. What I was gonna say to that is we want to give her more than $10, Sui. So want to know how big the BDE? Get D to beta read for you. That's true. Well, sorry. We're happy to make you laugh.
Oh, my
Esther's
gosh.
We'll always give you a laugh.
Oh, this was so good for my soul.
Yeah. Wow. Who knew? Just a little BDE could turn the whole vibe.
I'll be back. I need to see if my dinner's here.
Yes.
Yay.
Do it.
Food
Okay.
is in the house.
Oh.
I mean, oh gosh.
Let me see. How do I want to answer that, Sui?
10
Oh
inches.
my. Listen.
jeez.
I'll tell you right now, that is illegal, but that is the number we're aiming for. I should be back sometime in April to make you all laugh even more. Yay! We love it. We love it. We're
And
glad
we
you're
love
feeling
you.
better. Yes. Well, this was good. Does anybody have any other D things to tell? I know lots of folks have used her services. So any feedback on
You
her
said
services?
D, and that was not what I thought of.
Okay, we're just gonna need to go back to Deidre. I think.
Yeah.
I know,
think
but
we're
we
just
had
gonna go
devolved
back.
so far.
Okay.
I lost my train of thought.
Did dinner make it back?
Not yet.
Okay. We're all anxiously waiting the double.
I think
Okay.
they all went out to actually eat there, and they're just bringing it to me back.
Oh.
I love that you have given up your moments of silence to be with us.
Oh.
Your moments of peace. This
Let's
says
PG you for a hot second. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That part. Now that Laura's entire family's left the house, let's go
Yeah.
PG.
She's like, I wish I knew they were gone. I delved into
I
this conversation a little deeper.
Uh,
I don't know they were gone either.
No, I'm saying I was thinking that you were thinking. I wish I had known they were gone.
so any other Deidre services I'm forgetting? Or any other like things? She leaves a heck of a book review.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
yeah.
yes. Yes, she does.
So if you want to give her an arc or something, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Arcs are free though.
Oh, we're going. That's a whole different rabbit hole.
Here we go.
That's another rabbit hole.
That was good. The timing on that was like gold. Chef's kiss. She said, "Arcs are free."
I remember when that stuff hit the fan.
Oh, me too. That was wild.
Mhm.
That was just wild.
I remember about it after the fact.
I was watching those videos come live of everybody's
too.
reaction, and I was like,
Me too. And some of the reactions were wild. Like, actually, the one that I absolutely loved the most was Robert's. Hang on, let me think of
Oh,
what
I remember his reaction video.
Yes, what
I
is his? I'm blanking on his
Story
channel name
Detective.
right-
Story Detective.
Yes, Story Detective. Holy
Yeah.
moly, that was
he-
the best
yeah.
video.
I never saw that one.
Hi, HTP. How are
I
you,
remember-
buddy?
If it's still up,
Hi,
go back
hi,
and
hi.
watch it.
Oh
I
man,
remember Courtney projects. I remember Brooks,
Mhm.
and I
Yes.
remember Alexa Dunn.
yes. So, Sui, what it was, there was an author tuber who shall not be mentioned, who is still around. Believe it or not, it's kind of amazing.
Yeah,
And they were doing, was it a Patreon thing? I feel like it was a Patreon, right? Like you paid
Yeah.
a
you had to
Patreon
be
level.
at a certain tier for 3
threshold.
months.
So many months.
Right.
Mhm.
So it was like a lot of money. And if you did that, one of the things that you got was an arc.
And that was the only way to
And-
get an arc.
And that was the only way to get the arc, was to pay this. So, I mean, literally, it was my first big like author tube entree. Like that was the first.
That
thing
was
I
what you
remember
were first
seeing.
served up.
Yep. Well, that's
Yes.
yes. There it
She
is.
doesn't. She's taking a whole different turn with her
Yep.
channel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gone
yeah.
way more woo woo.
Woo woo and
And
candles.
she just had a baby.
Yeah,
Yep. Yes. Same. A lot of the people I ended up hanging with and streaming with were people I saw doing videos on that. Actually, you have to be at a $20 or $30 tier for 3 months to even be eligible for the arc. Yeah, that was just what. Oh, now that's interesting. Like,
Oh yeah,
books.
no, she's still writing.
Oh,
Yeah, she still writes. She's still writing, working on her books.
oh.
why can I
Okay.
not find Robert's channel?
Hold on. Let me see if I can find it for you. Hold on.
Thanks.
Oh, surely he didn't take it down.
Well, I can't find his whole channel.
No, because he just worked on. Didn't he just work on getting?
How do you spell his channel?
remonetized?
Story.
Story Detective.
But no, it was spelled differently, wasn't it? Like detective
Yeah.
spelled differently, I think. How did I not hear about this? I don't know. You know, Sui, one of the people who I watched do a video was Kent Sean, actually. Was one of the first people that I was served up a video on the Archer Free thing. And it was, so yeah. It might have been the missing time. Sui, it was around, if that was the stroke
4
time, it
years
was
ago,
it was
looks
close to that time frame, I think. I think you were recovering from some
Yeah, I don't
issues.
think I was part of YouTube
Why
at that
can't
point.
find it?
I'm glad she's
Okay.
happy.
I can't find it.
Oh my, you guys, I'm shaded from all of the sunshine right now by Esther's comment.
Aw.
Wait, I missed it.
Yes.
Hold on, because I'm not on a different tab. Oh, she got mad. Yeah,
She's still writing, friends, and then see the comment
not edited.
on screen.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, I see it. I see it now.
Okay. I was like I'm gonna have to hit you with it at this point. Don't make me read
Oh
it.
well, no, because I was over there looking for Robert's channel, so I had to come back. I had to find the tab again.
Oh, I don't remember Aphrodite's. I do remember Sarah's. I watched Sarah's. That was one of the ones because that was the first time I think I saw her.
It's story D Tech.
Oh,
that's it.
Thank you.
That's it. Tech.
Robert
Yes.
Jones 464.
Robert Jones.
Yes,
I was trying to remember his last name.
It.
To at least,
yes.
Okay.
I'm just telling you that was one of the best videos because again, he didn't come at it, and everybody had their different take on it or whatever.
Thank you.
But it was a really well reasoned, and he didn't get emotional about anything. He just kind of was like, "Here's what it is. It kind of sucks, and here's why you should not support that." Yeah, and then because no one else ever does this on their channels, was there ever a resolution to that? Like, did she ever come out and be like, "Hey, sorry" or anything, or was it just
I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
Oh,
But she's
bye, friend.
Right.
Bye,
Good seeing you, Eva.
Bye.
Love you lots. Have a good night. And I hope you and your family are well. Thank you for the push to 1,000, Eva. I owe you. Let's see. Yeah, that's interesting about the nah. That really surprises me. I don't know why it surprises me, actually. Why would that surprise me?
I'm not sure
the bag. They've updated the bags.
Ooh.
And Roy is very much interested.
Oh, I'm 100%
Of
sure.
course
Are you gonna
he
make
is.
this? Is this
Or
going to become a
burger.
mukbang?
No.
Oh, I was like, I would totally give you full screen.
Heck no.
Oh my gosh. So remember I said I'm interested in making soup dumplings. So I was talking about it with my cousin while we were off Saturday together. And she said something about because she asked what kind, and I said I kind of want to make chicken, but all the recipes I keep seeing are pork. So she goes, "Well, go to TikTok. They will show you how to do it, switch it out." So I go to TikTok. Why did I only run into these ridiculous mukbangs of people eating soup dumplings and slurping them and everything, all in the screen where it looked like their face
Yeah,
was
I don't like an
right
ugly
up against
thing.
the phone, and it was just this is gross.
There are two things I don't like to watch in public. That and oysters. The Broadway Oyster Bar, Tiffany. I never want to sit and watch people suck oysters for hours. And the sound all around you, it's a great joint. If you're ever in St. Louis, guys, go to the Broadway Oyster Bar. It's fun. They have live music, whatever. However, the sound of hard pass.
I couldn't do it.
That doesn't sound enjoyable.
Laura, that looks like heaven.
Oh, look at it.
Oh,
It looks good too. I like it.
It is good.
Okay.
That's an actual thing. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, Laura, there are ASMR mukbangs if you want to just leave your mic hot and, weirdness.
No.
I know. Wow. Okay. Was that all our first AuthorTube saga that we saw? I really think that was the first one I ever saw.
Yeah, that was the first one for me.
Yeah, it was the first big one. And then after that was the Kim Chance leaving, her video that was up for 3 days or 4 days or whatever. And then everything went away. That was my second one that I had watched her for years and then was sitting there oh, she did a goodbye video. And then boom, it was just gone.
I missed her goodbye video.
It was only up for 2 days, 3 days. It was very short. And it wasn't long. It was just this isn't, what it was when I started. And there had been some ugliness, I think, on reviews for her, maybe reviews of her books. And also maybe, I think she said reviews of her editing. I think she might have offered editing services or something like that too. But basically it sounded like kind of an early, before all the review bombing that we see now. We talk about it on Writers React sometimes. I feel like it was an early version of that. because I think she was getting picked on like on both unfairly, or she felt she was. So I don't really know the story.
Right.
I just remember all of them getting together and going on their retreat. Do y'all remember that? Like, oh gosh, who all was it? It was like Kim Chance, Kristen Martin. Who's the one that went lifestyle? Who was the one that went lifestyle and came back? Natalie Lee? No.
Natalia Lee.
Natalia Lee, yes. It was a bunch of them though that like went and did the whole writing retreat together thing. So yeah, I know. Good times. Yeah, that was the original drama. That is until JC got here and started stirring it up with everyone.
Wow. If I was the drama, that's really sad.
Just kidding. You were like the least dramatic of everyone. People had super high expectations from book 1, who took her 10 years to write, and book 2, she only had like a year to write. I read the books though. I really liked it. I remembered liking.
Was it?
Yeah, because that was Seeker, and I'm trying to remember the second one. Seeker. I had him for a long time.
Seeker and Keeper.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know.
We're just all gonna watch Laura eat her food.
I know. Keeper. Yeah. That was a drama saga.
Maybe we should remember that
drama. Oh, I try to every time. I tried to on Writers React when we were late. I tried to make the joke that Nia was firing people, and whoever wasn't on screen had not made it through to the next round.
Oh, I feel like you did the writers room too. Like,
I know.
You're late or something.
I know.
Oh yeah, you and Morgan and Tiff tried to say that when Barrett didn't show up, like we fired him.
He got fired.
Yeah.
He got fired.
Hey, Des.
Hi, Des. Hi, Desi. We love you.
See you, Desi.
That's actually true, I think.
What's true?
That at that time people expected a lot from YA. I think that's true. Look at all the love for Des. Hi, Des. Cool gamers got it. Yes. Oh my gosh.
She's fun people.
Yeah. For sure. We hope you were good. Don't forget to eat and sleep, Des. And we love you. They expected too much for YA. I still think people expect too much for YA, but that's my unpopular opinion.
What do people expect from YA? I mean, other than to be kid friendly.
Which some YA is not, but you know.
I know. I was going to say.
I know. That's why I'm like, what do they expect?
Now, I think there was a feeling for a long time, and I don't know if there's like some freedom and like not making the content anymore that allows me to say it. But I think for a long time there was, and I fell a victim to it too. I think there was the idea that like that was the profitable way to go. Do you know what I mean? Like if I write YA, I'll get especially for Trad Pub, I'll get a bigger contract. You know what I mean? Or I'll get a bigger advance. And I think I think there were a lot of people writing
easier chance of getting a
book
blockbuster, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I do think that some people got into it thinking like this will be my path or whatever, and I don't think it turned out.
I'm gonna Hunger Games this.
Yes. The fandoms are big or expected to be big from the author. Yes.
Interesting.
They teach teens something or you'll be ruining the youth. Yeah.
Although speaking of traditionally publishing.
It is. Yes.
So earlier today, I was on Facebook because I was updating my Facebook page. If you're not following me, please go do it because I think I have like 5 followers. But
only 5?
What? Yeah, on my Facebook page, like for TL Rust, like I think I only have 5 followers. But I was on there and I was, getting ready to get back to my regular page.
And one of the authors that I follow who is traditionally published, she also has a full-time job. I don't know if that's financial reasons or if it's just she really loves her job. Either way, because she's got a plethora of books. So she has this one series that she's written. It's got 13 books in it. And then she wrote a spin-off series that has 5 books in it. She just released the last one, and she went on Instagram, and she, like, even before she did, she was like, this is going to be the last one because my publishers have decided, like, this series is no longer one that they want to do, but hey, I'm getting ready to start this other new series. She's been promoting this other story that she's working on since like last year. Today she had to send out a message saying, please stop emailing me all of your concerns about the fact that I'm not doing this anymore. That series is done because people apparently were emailing her. And even in the comments, somebody was like, well, you could self-publish. And then somebody else was like, well, you could just write it for you, quote unquote. And then when they decide to go ahead and let you publish it, then you already have it there. We don't have to wait. And then somebody else was like, well, it's your publishing company's fault. You need to get a new agent because they should be marketing your books if they don't understand that there's a market for it. I was just like, are you guys kidding me? Like, she's almost written 20 books in one world. Let her move on.
Right.
Right.
Let her go start the next world.
But these people were so bad. And I'm just sitting here reading this like, yeah, because all writers just sit around and write, 150,000 200,000 words just for them, on a whim.
Right.
But yeah, or it's so easy to get a new publisher. By all means, drop that one and go searching for a new one.
Right. Okay. Quick question. If I were looking for the TL Russ, is it a page? And am I best to find it off of like yours? Because I don't get on the JC will tell you I don't open Facebook.
That's a fair question because you would think that I would know it as I ask people to go follow it.
Is it TL Russ Lifestyle Creators or is it just TL Russ? Because I'm following TL Russ Lifestyle, the creative lifestyles.
Hold on,
that's the only thing that came up for TL Russ.
I found it.
How have I been on Facebook for 4 minutes and already an ex-boyfriend has asked me to be his friend and my grandmother has messaged me? This is why I don't know. This right here.
Turn off whatever notification lets them know you're there and live.
I'm like, how do they even know I'm here?
Oh man.
Okay,
there it is. I put it in the chat.
Cool. See, it's me that said that, not you.
Well, I know because I'm under you, so therefore
I understand.
I have to do that.
I am, therefore I do.
I found Robert's video. I found it.
Oh, good. Okay. Copy.
Okay.
All right,
I am now following Tiff.
Paste.
Thanks, guys.
I was following the other one, the TL Russ Creative. Yeah, that one.
I know. I decided
missed it out. I did not know.
All right. So where's the follow? Am I already following?
Oh, how do I?
Maybe you're already following.
You're asking me questions I don't know. I just know how to tell people to follow.
It does say that you're already following, Parent.
Oh, it does. Of course it does. It does. I'm following.
Not TL Russ Creative Lifestyle?
It's just TL Russ.
No.
Wait.
If we want to get into
the link is in the chat.
Creative came into be, it's a long, drawn out process. It has to do with websites and crazy names that I couldn't get until I could get them, and thus why there is a TL Russ Creative.
Produced as fast as
you know what? This is true. A lot of readers think books are produced as fast as they read them, or that authors don't put enough effort. I do wish, it kind of reminds me of people when they get mad at a waiter. You know what I mean? How I want to be like, how about you wait tables for 6 or 8 tops at once, and then, run food back and forth all night and not make any mistakes. You know what I mean? Like, I want to say that to people who've never waited tables. Same goes for writing books. You know what I mean? I love it when someone who's not a reader reads a book and then they'll say to me like, "Oh, that was terrible," and I'll be like, "Compared to what? Like, what's the last thing you read?"
You know,
Like,
I think
so.
even what was
Lord
one
of the
person,
Rings.
one person was telling her something about
That's a pretty good
how,
last thing you
like
read.
they
though.
were like, well, are you on TikTok? I don't think I've seen you on TikTok. If you want people to like buy your book, then you need to get on TikTok and advertise it there, or tell your people. And like she even came back in and she was like, they were like, well, what about Facebook ads? And she's like, most traditional publishers don't do I know. It's like most traditional publishing houses don't do Facebook ads. That's more indie publishing and self-publishing. And then they went into a whole tirade about how, well, that's why nobody's buying their books, because this, and it was like 2 paragraphs worth of a rant of why like her publishing house sucked because they weren't doing Facebook ads.
Wow.
Wow.
Do you guys not find it funny how opinionated other people are about your art too? Like that's the other thing that's got to be frustrating. Like I can't imagine it a little bit because like once you make your book baby and it's published, it's like outside of your body out in the world. And then when people are like, I wish they'd have done whatever, or I wish this would have had, I don't know how you do it because I'd want to go through that review and be like, Becky, you didn't spell your own name right. So we're gonna talk about my book now. So, but people have strong opinions about art, which I think is interesting.
I really do. It can't be just, oh, that one I don't like. That one's not for me. I'm going to the next. No, they really, really have to be loud and let everybody know.
There are also books that are like the dark taboo type of books.
Yeah.
Where it'll have all of the content warnings in the description on Amazon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like it's in the blurb. And then it'll get review bombed of this is in the book. It's like, well, yes, it's in the description. Like,
did you not read the description?
We're like, oh no, I read it, but I don't like it. So here you go.
Well, this is an appropriate.
Okay.
Wait, okay. So one of the other, I'm just full of groups on Facebook right now. One of the other groups that I am part of, it's like a book because you can post like your books and like advertise. So they've had this bombardment of people coming in being like, is this book appropriate for my whatever age child? And they had to ban them today of people posting that because folks are then policing other people's parenting because like they're like, no, I never let them read that, or how dare you even bring that up and think that that's appropriate for your child, or why is your child even reading this type of, like, people are going in the comments therefore yelling at people because of whatever it is that they believe is wrong in the book, that the parents should even be in the group asking before they let their child read it.
Well, and ultimately, this is the whole part about book banning that turned me off of writing for kids completely, because essentially it's the same thing, right? It's other people telling other parents what their kids can read. And that's bananas. Like, and I am sorry, but in St. Louis, what I kept seeing, definitely where we lived before in Creve Coeur, it was a lot of folks with a whole lot of money who were sitting there saying that people could just go buy books if they couldn't get it in a school, right? Like, oh, well, the kids can just go buy the book. And I wanted to say, sure, they can here in this zip code, but some of the kids that go to school in this zip code cannot. And you're limiting them, and you're making the decision for those parents. Like,
and the by adjacent book banning. Like if an author wrote a children's book, but they also wrote a civil rights book,
I know.
Then they're like, we are banning this because they wrote a book on CRT. And it's like, this book is something different. But that author wrote that CRT thing, which probably wasn't even CRT because they don't really know what it is.
They don't know what that means.
And it's like, so you're going to ban this children's book because they wrote this other thing. I'm like, yeah, y'all are wild.
I know. It's just, but that is always what's bugged me about it. Like if I'm going to take the time, I've just watched my sister waddle around for 9 months to get to this point. If you are going to go through that for however long it takes to gestate a baby, I don't know. I'm not a mathematician, but however long that takes, for someone to come in after you have that kid and you raise it, you give it your values, and you make sure they're fed and clothed and get through the world, for someone else to come in and be like, your kid shouldn't have access to that. What? No, make it make sense.
Well, but also,
if
why do
want
you
your
get
kid
to
to read
decide?
something,
Like you
don't
just said, you give that child your values. Why do you now get to come in and be like, no, your values aren't valid. Mine are more valid, and that's the values your child should have.
Right.
Exactly.
Who made you queen?
It's like, why don't you parent your kid then? Because I can
Right.
parent my kid.
Also,
if
some
my kid
parents,
brings home a book, I'm reading it.
some parents are not supportive, and the only thing the kids have is a library.
I know.
Very true.
I know. And librarians and English teachers sometimes are the people who guide them to not books that are, because I can hear the Candace Owens of the
I
world
hear it too,
saying,
Barrett.
but it's like, it's those librarians who can pick out the books like this one, which is 100% harmless, but is banned in my state. This is banned in my state right now. This book and every other book written by Alex Gino.
Wow.
And it's like, why? What's the purpose of that? You know what I mean? And we know what the purpose is. It's it's so aggravating. So because Alex Gino wrote Melissa/George, depending on which copy you've picked up, now every one of the other books that they've written are banned. What?
Yep.
What? I don't think the first one should have been. So
None of them
what?
should have been.
It's like, I don't know. I so remember tons of times growing up in my Cub Scout group, of all places, hearing the parents argue over and over and over for, because there was a big discussion about National Geographic magazines at our school, which funnily enough sort of predates this now, like panic over this now, but it almost seems quaint now. But I remember there was a big like uproar over it. And ultimately the parents in our Cub Scout group decided they were going to continue to donate to the school library for the National Geographic subscription for part of that, because ultimately it was up to the parents to decide if their kids read that, checked it out, brought it home or not. And the parents could monitor that, but it wasn't up to them to censor anybody else or make that decision for anyone else. Right. And I just think, like, how did we have it right then and not now?
And I mean, God forbid we all have different opinions.
I know.
Right?
Because we all have the same life experience, and we all have the same values, and we all have the same upbringing, and we all have the same parenting, right? So we should all have the same opinion.
We all grew up in the same religion,
isn't it?
Same religion. Good point. Good point. Yes. If you're celebrating Ramadan, congrats on getting to eat tonight and having some food and water.
Amen.
Mm-hmm. Side note, wait, what is this? Side note, a friend named Karen actually changed her name because of negative connotations. Oh, wow.
Oh.
I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Different opinions aren't allowed anymore. It kind of feels that way.
Which is a shame.
It really does.
But those make the best conversations sometimes. Like when you have differing
their rights are
thoughts and
bigger. They
opinions.
can push and push and push. Yeah. That's a pretty big change. Said
That
me,
is a big
who my husband changed his legal name at I think 14 from Ricky.
Really?
From Ricky, which was his legal given name, to Rick, because there was a very popular talk show on at the time that he was being teased for because
No.
Wow. Ricky Lake.
Hey, Ricky, go, Ricky. And I was like, wait, what? And then he sang the song and I was like, oh, I do remember that now. So yeah, he like totally changed his name from Rick to Ricky. And now that's all he gets called. So full circle. So when you meet him, when all of you meet him besides Tiff and Morgan, be sure and do the like, go, Ricky, go, like just because I really think that's the way to like do the first meeting. Ricardo. We'll call him that while we're in Puerto Rico. Oh my gosh, we really covered a lot of ground. It's been an hour and a half.
We really did.
It's 9:42. Y'all know I'm heading to bed in about 15 minutes.
Yes.
So we're going to wind this up. But one more time, if you haven't already given to Deidre, reach out through Ko-fi, sign up for some of the services, whether it is the covers, whether it is beta reading or something else, just reach out through Ko-fi. That's the way to go. She really appreciates it. If you can't
She
give,
also
just
has
reach
a
out and say
beta.
hello.
She also has a beta reading commission on her Ko-fi as well as the Fiverr. So if you
Perfect.
want to go to Ko-fi to commission her for a beta read as well, that there's that. It's there.
And
Changing your name
also,
would be
even if you just want to reach out and be like, hey, heard you're having some issues, you want to talk, you need to yell. As I just told one of our friends, like, if you need to yell, cry, scream, I'm too far away to punch, but I will totally cheer you on as you kick your pillow's ass. Whatever it is that you need, we're there for you. Like, even if you
dang
just
pillow.
want to do that, I'm sure she will greatly appreciate it.
And she also said prayers are always welcome.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Whatever you, and you know what? And if you're not moved to do anything, that's okay too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you do what's best for you. We always encourage folks to give what you can, whether that's just some love or a little bit of coin, but whatever you got, we appreciate you showing up for Deidre. We appreciate it. And send her some good energy, because there's also been some health stuff on top of everything. So, and we all know what that's like. That's never fun for chronic illness stuff. So,
thank you, Barrett.
Yes.
I've been watching your videos.
Oh.
It is amazing how I'm getting all these internal issued videos now.
By the way,
IBD videos.
Is
that what I'm getting?
All kinds of things. So
that one.
Yeah. So I am going to now start writing them down so I can send them to you so they can be guests on your podcast.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And then flood those comments with like, hey, you should do Barrett's podcast, because he's still a nobody. But thank you. Yes, Ricky said the same thing. He's like, I've been getting the weirdest suggestions, and I'm like, you're welcome.
I don't see how yours is not, Esther. I mean, legitimately. Maybe it's because I watched I think I missed like the first two or something like that, and so I watched them back to back. Maybe that's what happened.
Maybe that's what it is.
I don't know, but yes, I'm getting wonderful. This is my Crohn's story. This is this is how this happened.
Morgan's like, mine was already full of it. Fair. Oh, Morgan is my next guest on the podcast, actually, in April. Love that it's my podcast.
So if you have not checked out Barrett's podcast, do it. Mess up your algorithm too. It'll be great.
Yes, it'll be great. You're gonna love it. Yes.
What is this podcast called?
Sunday, April 7th. Well, so it's not actually live yet, Laura. Where I'm it's a big fool game. So what I'm doing is I am recording them on YouTube, and I'm basically not going to release them as podcasts until December when I have enough. So I'm like kind of doing it slowly. So like every 2 weeks I'm doing one. It's called Gut Instinct. So it's on my YouTube. There's a link on my YouTube to the 2 videos I've done so far. But my mom's doing the one after Morgan, and then Deidre's going to do one with me talking about PCOS. And anybody else with chronic illness, if you want to chat at some point of any kind, I open the door, because it's not just Crohn's stuff. That is my entree into disability and chronic illness. But I'm all about talking to anybody who suffers out there, so we can talk about your experiences and normalize it a little bit more. Yay! Mine are all health related now. Used to be author related. Same, Sui, same. All author related and recipes. So, ladies, what do you have going on? Anything major? Anything big going on?
You can hear Roy. Oh,
we can't hear Roy. What's going on with you, Laura? Anything major?
The shed is being delivered, I believe, April 1st. But then it'll be weeks of doing the drywall, installing an AC, and all that stuff.
Yep.
So, flooring.
That's so exciting. Are you going to film some of that?
A little bit.
Little bit?
The she shed content.
I do. I can't wait to see the she shed.
Yeah.
Yes, I love it. Esther has some author and planning related videos. I love it. I love to hear it. Chat, tell us what's going on with you on your channels and drop links. if you can. How about you, Nia? What's coming up? You just had Writers React on Saturday. It was a lot of fun.
That
if
was a
you guys
lot of
missed it.
fun.
Yeah,
Oh
it was a
my
good
gosh.
one.
Yeah,
Deidre was there, actually. Deidre was our guest, or was
yes,
our
Deidre was our guest.
co-host.
She was really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like the format that we did. You know, picking 3
Yeah.
topics and then doing a couple of Am I the A-holes? So,
Those are so fun.
yeah. So it was a lot of fun. So I can't wait to do it. And then I'll be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be planning. I'm planning this week. I'm not writing unless like I really feel compelled to write. But this week is my planning week because, you know, end of the month, got to get Q2 gearing up to go. And then I have a book coming out tomorrow, and I'm waiting for my updated version of the book to be put on there. You'll still get the book, but man, oh man, that typo that I'm staring at is just like,
I can't.
It doesn't matter how many eyes are on it. There's still gonna be one. And I'm
no
like,
one's noticing it.
72 hours cannot get here fast enough. But it's fine. It's fine.
I'm so proud of you. That's yay. Way to go.
Yeah.
You rock. Well, JC.
Yes.
What's going on?
Oh, nothing. I posted a video today. And I did a really nice blog post that I'm really proud of. And the title is called Sometimes There's Beauty in Being Broken. That's the title of the blog post. And I'm streaming on Wednesday. What time am I streaming? 7 Eastern. Forgot for a hot second. And I'll be on Nia's channel tomorrow night with her. And we, Morgan and I, have poetry night at the end of April's Camp Nano on the 28th of April. And yeah, that's it. Tiffany! Save me! Oh, Alicia, that's so sweet.
Yeah, Alicia, that's big. I'm
Aww.
news.
Oh, I didn't even.
No, I know about your videos. Yeah,
I had skipped. My bad. My eyes went to my name. I'm sorry.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
Tiff,
Yes.
how about you?
What do I have? I'm working on the next release for TL Russ. I think we're working on the next release for Des LeRae. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
And you can always subscribe to both newsletters to make sure that you're getting all the info. Oh, and I do have an author reader group. And so we are doing, we're reading Insta Love short romances that you can come hang out with us. But I also tell you lots of stuff about my stuff.
Okay.
Yay. Nice.
Sweet. I know. We all want to know your news, Alicia. If you can tell us. Tell us or give us a hint. Great title for a book. And yes, HDP, hit me up anytime. I'm in.
Esther, do
Love
you mean
and
my
your fam.
Oh, you mean my blog post title? Okay.
What title is it? I missed it.
Oh, sometimes there's beauty in being. Sometimes there's beauty in being broken.
Right.
Yay!
I do love that title.
Oh,
way cool! That's such big news! Yay! That is huge.
Awesome.
Congratulations!
Yes,
Way to go!
Congratulations,
that is a big
Alicia.
win. Nailed it. Love to see it.
I know she was teasing us for a hot minute, had us waiting. Like,
I was like, what is it? That's so exciting. Congratulations. We are so happy for you. Look at all the love. Crushing it. You should be so proud of yourself. You killed it. So job well done. Okay. Well, thank you everyone for coming. This has been an absolute blast. I miss seeing you guys. I need to figure out this whole work thing so I could slip into streams every once in a while and talk about inappropriate things that'll make Nia nervous.
After I stream with Barrett, I always got to go back and see if I got the little yellow band at the top of my thing that says, you need to review this video.
Oh, I know.
I did.
No, you don't. But I love you. I love you for doing it.
I'm like, I want him there anyway, so please just come.
I promise I'll be good in the future.
You
I mean,
are
I'll make
very.
that promise, but I won't keep it.
That one thing that we went on about is the only
I know,
thing that got us.
Oh, did we get in trouble this last time too?
No. Oh, no.
Oh, good.
Remember that thing
okay.
that happened? I
Yes,
did check
no,
those.
yes.
But no, we were good this time.
I wondered if the one comment about the royal thing would, just because of it was such a
Yeah, I
topic.
worried about that too, but I was like, nah.
I followed your lead when you said it the way you said it. Then I was like, ooh,
yeah,
okay,
and notice I didn't put up certain comments because I don't need those people.
Yeah,
they are.
I know.
Her fans
we love you.
are vicious.
I know. Look at everybody. Oh, what did I miss? Did he do it again? Hey. Well, thank you, Alicia. We love you. Appreciate you. Thank you, everybody, for coming. We love you guys. And Deidre, thanks for coming out and showing out for her and being an amazing community. We appreciate all of you. So be healthy and well, and we will see you all very soon.